And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House!
Howard, not today. Imagine for a moment that one of the most famous political meltdowns in American history simply doesn't happen.
What?
In January 2004, Howard Dean finishes a rally in Iowa, celebrates like a normal human being, and crucially, does not scream like a man being attacked by democracy itself. Without the Dean scream, replaying on cable news every 14 seconds, Dean keeps his momentum, wins New Hampshire, and bulldozes his way through the Democratic primary.
Perfect.
This actually makes sense, historically. Dean was leading nationally before Iowa.
Perfect.
He had money, internet support, and anti-Iraq war credibility
Perfect.
at a time when Democrats were still debating whether opposing the war counted as patriotism or sorcery. John Kerry fades. John Edwards keeps smiling at furniture. And Dean wins the nomination. Now Democrats face George W. Bush, with a candidate arguing that invading Iraq without a clear plan may have been, technically speaking, a bad idea. As casualties rise and no weapons of mass destruction appear, Dean's message ages surprisingly well.
Perfect.
To calm nervous voters, he picks General Wesley Clark as vice president, because Americans historically distrust Democratic nominees who look like they buy vegetables recreationally. The election is brutally close. Bush still has post-9/11 support,
Perfect.
but Iraq weakens him just enough. Dean narrowly flips Ohio, after weeks of recount chaos, because apparently the US electoral system was assembled from spare parts and superstition. Democrats celebrate like they've liberated Paris. Republicans react as tough as Vermont itself has launched an invasion. President Dean enters office in 2005, facing Iraq and Hurricane Katrina. Unlike Bush, Dean responds aggressively to Katrina, largely because saying "heck of a job" to FEMA on live television would instantly vaporize his coalition. In Iraq, he gradually reduces troop levels,
Perfect.
while pushing allies for support.
What?
Conservatives call him weak. Liberals call him too cautious. This is known as governor. Domestically, Dean pushes healthcare reform years before Obamacare and invests heavily in renewable energy,
Perfect.
treating climate change as a real issue
Perfect.
rather than a side quest for scientists in fleece jackets. Then comes 2008. The financial crisis hits like a drunk moose through a casino window. Dean responds with bailouts and stimulus spending. Nobody likes it, which is usually how you know an economic rescue plan is authentic. He narrowly defeats John McCain in 2008. Barack Obama becomes Secretary of State instead of President. And Donald Trump remains on television. And in 2014, during a quiet fundraiser speech, former President Howard Dean suddenly leans into the microphone and accidentally goes, "Yeah!" immediately causing Joe Biden to threaten Denmark with sanctions.
Dear President, Greenland have been part of the Danish kingdom for 800 years. It's an integrated part of our country. It is not for sale. Let me put it in words you might understand. F*** off.